Your microphone fell off.
Okay.
Giving up.
Living a life.
Going home.
This with the O's. For you guys to lose. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Beat him up. Hey, he appreciates when you beat him up and keep him in line. Yeah. What's going on, Fort Myers? Do not feed. Not drink. I keep seeing those. I was on 45 minutes. Yeah. So cries like a baby, but he'll keep going.
He left us.
I ran.
He ran. To the dark side?
I will, these pictures, I'll try to, give you a card, I'll do the record. And we have one more. We have one more picture to give you. Apparently my counterpart has been. There's one more picture. Okay. They're talking about. And just for your clarification, so lately she's been wanting to go by the Linek. Yes. I think they're by Twinsburg, I think is the actual city. That's Cleveland area. That's in Summit County. We're just on a layover. Heading to Boston. From Cleveland to here she was. Verification ship. Last year she was out on the plane. And that first, the flat plan photo is, that's her at the airport at Atlanta for the day of. Other than the previous. So we'll be sharing a photo. She's carrying like a big white couch lounge thing, you know, that has arms you lay back on pillow type thing. It's kind of unique. It shows like a different. You have a picture of that. I did meet him there. Oh, did you? You're the one holding on. Well, you got left and right armpit. Just remember when they opened up a supermarket in Detroit like 7, 8 years ago, the senators showed up. If Ossoff and Warnock are showing up for a Publix opening in Midtown, you know you're in trouble. Everybody okay? White balance wise? Let me get one real quick. Got it.
Thank you.
Do you want yours on?
I'm good. Yeah. You can kind of hold it.
Yeah, you're a red button or you two. Okay, here we go.
We're good? Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. My name is Christopher McCrae, and I'm an assistant special agent in charge here with the FBI. Also present with me is another assistant special agent in charge, Jermaine Dean, Captain Carla Baldini from the Atlanta Police Department, and Mr. Mike Linek from Cleveland, Ohio. So today we're here to ask for the public's help in locating a missing, endangered 17-year-old female named Emma Linek. Emma was first reported missing on Tuesday morning. Emma also goes by the name Zari, Z-A-R-I. So here's what we know. Emma left Cleveland, Ohio on Tuesday morning, headed to the Boston area. She was traveling alone and had a connection here at Atlanta Hartsfield Airport. Her bags made it to Boston, but she did not. Our investigation has found video evidence of Emma at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport on Tuesday morning. She was seen wandering through the airport and at times appeared lost. We have evidence that later that morning at approximately 10 a.m., she left the North Daly parking lot at Hartsfield with a man. Emma has not been seen since. We have 3 pictures of Emma for you, one of which is taken from video at the airport. And in one of the photos that I'd like to highlight, this is a photo of Emma wheeling a bag through the airport. And one thing that's a little unusual that you'll notice is that she has this rather large support pillow. Her father, Mr. Linek, describes it as like a more grayish white in color. And so that is something that may be able to help locate her if people notice that. While we can't share everything with you that we know at this point, because we want to keep our investigation intact, we do need your help, and Emma needs your help. Again, our top priority is to locate Emma and make sure that she is okay and get her back with her family. So anyone who thinks they might have seen Emma either at Hartsfield or anywhere else should call the FBI's tip line at 1-800-CALL-FBI. That is 1-800-225-5324. And you can also submit tips online at tips.fbi.gov. So Emma's father is here as well, and he would like to say a few words.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm asking for help if you've seen Emma or Zari. If you could please call, let it be known. She's a wonderful girl, a sweet and bubbly personality. She loves animals. She loves to sing, and we're anxious to have her back with us. Thank you very much.
That's all we have. We'll take any questions if anybody has any questions.
Have you seen the unknown man, or do you know who he is at this point?
Yes, in fact, we do know the individual that was previously unknown, and we've been in discussions with that individual, but at this time we have not located Emma. Emma was not with that individual. Again, we have investigative leads that we're tracking down, but the top priority for this media event is to help safely locate Emma.
Are you releasing his identity or picture, and what relationship do you believe the two had?
No, sir. No, ma'am.
Romantic relationship, possibly?
No, ma'am. We're not going to release any details about that in order to keep our investigation moving forward.
Can you tell us why she was traveling, or whether she was supposed to be meeting somebody in Boston that she knew?
She was scheduled again on a flight. It was originally a direct flight that was to go from Cleveland to Boston. She was to be met by someone in Boston. She missed that flight, was rebooked on a connection through Atlanta. So another thing to highlight is, again, that flight change was unscheduled, so she did not know that she was going to be in Atlanta. And another thing that is of concern is that Emma has no known connections to the city of Atlanta, or has never been here before, or does not know anybody in Atlanta that we know of.
How were you able to eliminate this man or unknown man at first? I mean, as far as the investigation goes, were you quickly able to rule him out as a suspect, or how did that go as far as the investigation is concerned?
Again, I'm not going to, at this time, I cannot answer a question specific to the investigation. As I said, we are still working with our law enforcement partners to chase down leads and try to find answers to some of those leads. But again, we are just asking for the public's help in order to safely locate Emma.
So would you still say that person is a suspect, or is no longer a suspect, and you're looking at other, newer options?
Again, not going to answer that question at this time.
Do you believe she might be in any danger?
Well, of course. So Emma is listed as an endangered 17-year-old. She needs to take daily medications, and she is not in possession of those medications at this time. And the last time that she took those medications was Tuesday that we know of.
Is trafficking suspected at all?
Again, ma'am, our only goal here is to help ask for the public to help us safely locate Emma.
How dire or urgent would you say the situation is, for our viewers who may be seeing this and possibly need our tips?
Well, like I say, there are a lot of law enforcement resources that have been working on this since Tuesday. You see, we have our law enforcement partners here. Mr. Linek has flown in from Cleveland. It is, we've mentioned that she's endangered. She needs to take daily medications. So it is urgent that the public, if the public knows anything at all, or even thinks they know something, it's important to call our tip line.
Not gotten on the flight that she was scheduled to get on?
No, ma'am.
Upset, or
We have no understanding on why that happened, or we really have no clue about that.
As far as, maybe her previous medical conditions? I know, is she, can you go into detail about, maybe some of her past medical issues, or, if somebody were to see her on the street, what could they expect from her?
So the only thing that I will mention about her medical condition is that in discussions with Mr. Linek, she is clinically diagnosed as autistic, but in speaking with Mr. Linek, you would not know it through your general interactions with her. As Mr. Linek had mentioned, she's a very outgoing, bubbly person.
What should people do if they, happen to see her, or she's, in distress? What would you advise people to do?
Well, again, I gave you our tip line, 1-800-CALL-FBI, but just with any other individual, right? If you were to see someone in distress or medical distress, you would call 911, which obviously would be the first responders to the scene.
And the reason why the FBI is involved, there's many missing persons cases, but is it because of having at the airport?
No, I mean, this is a juvenile, and one of the things that we do is we investigate missing juveniles. And again, being the fact that Emma is from Cleveland, and we obviously have a lot of resources throughout the country, so we do our own investigations and then obviously work with our local law enforcement partners, both here in the state of Georgia as well as the state of Ohio.
Working with officials in Ohio as well?
Yes. Okay, thank you very much.